football. It's a football story there.
Yeah.
What is that? Baseball case?
Yeah. Well,
Sorry about that.
You're kind of running the extremes in the offenses you have to prepare for, from Oklahoma State to Alcorn and now to Auburn.
Right. We are. I mean, they're great offenses, and the one that we are going up against, one of the best in the country. Coach Malzahn, Coach Lashley do a great job calling plays, scheming it up. They've got a talented group of running backs, big offensive line, 4 returning starters, and the quarterback is a dynamic player. Fullback's big, physical, tough. And the tight ends, some of them look like they're wide receivers out there running around. So they've got a lot of weapons, a lot of talent, so it's going to be a big challenge.
The quarterback was playing safety a couple years ago. Is he acting like a quarterback at this point?
Oh, there's no doubt. I mean, he is fast. He's electric. Once he gets in the open field, he's a dynamic player. So he's a big challenge for us.
They got 3 running backs, I think, that have 500 yards of their 800 total yards. Just talk about those 3 guys.
they're a special group of guys. I mean, I got to imagine they're probably the deepest tailback spot in the conference, and that's saying something. And I mean, they're all kind of different threats, but they're all dynamic players once they get the ball in their hands. Some are built for speed, some are built for power, but they're all legitimate big-time SEC backs.
Obviously, it helps with your D-line depth the way A.J. Curtis played this past week.
Yeah.
Talk about what you saw.
I think Coach Turner, again, I've said a bunch that David Turner's a great D-line coach, does a great job developing those kids. And, just getting the depth that we have, and we kept rolling them. I think almost every 3 plays we were rolling them. Luckily we were fortunate enough. I think we were 86% 3 and outs on the day, which is, what we expect. But the D-line had a huge part of that, and the depth of that spot is big for us.
I know you want the sacks, but still those guys are getting PBUs.
Yeah, they were, the big thing that we've stressed the whole time, since January is creating mayhem. And they were getting PBUs, tackles for loss. I think we had 8 on the day. I think we've averaged 8. But that's going to be a big challenge, Saturday, because they've had such a great offensive line and a set of receivers and running backs.
What's been your impression of Justin Cox early on? I know he's one of the
my favorite play from Saturday, Coach Mullen, I know y'all couldn't hear it. That's what Coach Mullen just talked about for 5 minutes. On the kickoff team on Saturday, Justin Cox was the first one down by 10 yards. And it wasn't that other people weren't trying. They were running down too, but just Justin is such a dynamic athlete. And Coach Towns is doing a great job with him, getting him ready, and expect him to just keep getting better and better every week.
I noticed Gabe's had a different number on Gabe Miles. You can get some looks at scout like this week.
Gabe's awesome. Great kid. I think he got a lot of juice points. I think he got a special number because of juice points. I don't know.
When you look at Chris Jones, he joked after the game saying that he's partially a defensive tackle and a full defensive end. How is this transition kind of going?
Well, I mean, just the way Coach Turner teaches it, a 3 techniques, a 5 techniques, a 9 technique doesn't really change. The 2s, the 4s, the 7s, all the same thing. And just his development's been great. Some of the plays that he's in, I mean, you can see a physical difference in the way the plays are going, things we ask him to do. So he's going to be a big-time player.
Obviously, linebackers are so key in this game against what Auburn has to do, get to the edge with their running backs. How key would it be getting a guy like a linebacker to get set?
Yeah, I mean, I think right now we're 6 or 7 that are legitimate SEC kids. I mean, Richie Brown had a great game Saturday. He was a champion in special teams, a champion on defense. But Nikrez Brown played really well. Zach Jackson for 2 weeks in a row has done a really good job. And then, the kids like Skinner, Bernardrick, and Matt Wells. I mean, I got to imagine they're 3 of, some of the best linebackers in the conference.